TF News Live, and I have my buddies. For some reason, they keep coming back every month, despite their best efforts. So I have Mr. T-Man 978.
He pays us.
I pay him. That's how I do it. And Mr. Pig for Life.
You get paid?
Oh, don't tell him, T.
So it's only me.
So we have a lot of news. Also, there's a lot of new stuff. So I'll give you guys a chance. Are you, Pig? You want to go first?
Yeah, I just got a shipment from Toy Dojo. It was lost for like 6 days, I think. It was kind of crazy. It has your stuff too. But starting off, I did get Probus, which is in leg mode right now because I still have to do combined mode instructions and maybe a review. I got the reissue of Sovereign. I never got the movie version. And just like with Coot, I kind of want to do a Redux review to see if my opinion of him has changed. I got this bad boy. This is the SH Figure Arts Great 8 Vegeta, or Ozaru. So this guy is huge. Got a third-party thing, the Hasbro Blitzwing Studio Series. Got that late. I know T's already done that. You guys have had this for a while. This is Transform Element Mirage. Let's see. Oh, and this figure, which kind of came out of nowhere for me, but I really wanted it once I saw it, is the G Creations Wrath. So they're Grimlock and their little mini Optimus Prime from, I guess, was it the Last Night? I don't remember which movie it was, but I'm looking forward to all of these. But I'm super behind on everything. But I think that's it mostly for me.
Were you getting? You didn't get the Transform Element initially, right?
No, I did. Well, I mean, this is the first shipment I got since because Eddie got it after I went ahead and I think made the repairs for the hips. I heard. I haven't opened it, so I don't know if the hips are actually still janky or not. But he was told that they held shipment of his stuff to make those corrections. So
that's why we got ours, because Nate just shipped them. He didn't send them back for repairs. But it also meant we got it early. So. All right, T, what'd you get? Transform.
Well, I got the Hasbro Cone Hit Seeker 2-pack.
Yes.
I
got that too.
I got the Transform Element Mirage and Dune Runner right here.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah, you didn't show him.
I got this KO Perfect Effect Core Magnus. Ooh, it's too
Is
much.
that just a 1-to-1 scale with the original? It looks oversized.
No, it's 1-to-1.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like slightly shorter than a current day Voyager class. Oh shit! Here's George right here beside me.
Hey, there's well, I'll ask this question after. Anything else?
Yes. Blitzwing.
Oh, nice.
Leadfoot.
My God, you got so much stuff.
Racetrack Patrol. Some crazy guy gave me this and this. RC and Smokescreen from Earthrise. I got to pay him.
I thought he paid you.
Yeah, you should. I got this Micromaster set as well. What are they called?
That
Fuser and Blastmaster.
Astro Squad.
Oh, Astro Squad. Yeah, that makes the little space shuttle, right?
Yep, I'm not done.
Nice. Hey, question for you, maybe. I don't know if you can answer. Does Eddie get KO stuff?
Yeah, he does on occasion. It just depends. I don't know if he's got those or not. I was interested in that until I saw the reviews that they didn't fix the knees and they seem to have breakages. So
yeah, I already bought mine. I already paid for mine, so it's coming regardless of the problems.
I'll ask Eddie.
Question for you, T. Materials. The materials are good, actually, in my opinion. How are the materials on
Earth? Just like Starscream.
Yeah, they're good. It's exactly the same as the other.
Yeah,
cone
all
head.
the joints are tight. They're super tight, and it feels like every other Voyager.
I really I really enjoyed the Earthrise. All the figures I've gotten in the last month have all been good. The only one I got that was kind of meh was RC, just because it's like super shell former.
Tony, I wasn't done.
Oh, my bad. I cut you
I
up.
found this tonight. Slitherfang.
Ooh.
Battlemaster Snake. And I got this.
Yay.
Finally, the post office was holding it hostage for like a week.
Yeah, like half the three of the things you showed are from a mystery man.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an answer for you, Pac, already. Eddie said yes, he's getting them. He doesn't know when. He doesn't know the price yet. So, basically gave you no information.
Well, thank you for the information you had. All right, I got some of the same stuff. So, Dune Runner, I really like him a lot. The T Speedstar, which has some issues, but I still like it better than MMC. And then Earthrise Wave 2. This is my favorite of the whole thing, so I ended up keeping it. Everything else went to T-Man or somebody else. But this one is really nice. I like it a lot. And then I finally got this back from Sean Love, which he's done painting. He's not painting anything more, but this is just outstanding. I love this thing. And then I got a bunch of like add-on kits and parts that this company's been sending me. New supply, little blast effects and weird other things. All right, let's get into news. Are you guys have anything else?
No, we got a question from Memo though.
Oh, no, I'm not.
He's just pointing that out because I just commented on his review of Red Falcon earlier today.
Are you getting it?
I am not.
Yeah, I'm not either.
No, I like the designs. I collected a lot of those, but I don't like the junk in the trunk and bird mode that he has. But Memo put a made a good point. It's way cheaper than I was expecting. It's only like $110, and it's huge. So I don't know if Eddie gets some in. I might grab one from him. We'll see.
Yeah, I think the Chosen Prime put up a review, like a mini short preview of it. It looks pretty cool, but I just don't have anything. Like I don't have the line. I don't have any Beast stuff. It's TV, right?
Yeah, TVs.
TVs, yeah. All right.
I might have to watch Memo's video because the one video I saw made me instantly not want that.
I finally watched one of Memo's videos.
All I gotta say is Memo didn't even transform that thing, so just put it out there. You're on blast.
Gee, your buzzes are coming right through the mic into the video.
Did you hear the sound?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Vibration.
That's the sound of me losing money from my bank account.
No, that's the sound of his sex toy going off.
All right. First up, we have Action Toys Machine Robo Blue Jet. So this is GoBots, not necessarily Transformers.
I want Jet Robo, aka Leader 1.
That's coming out too, but this is another one they're making. Blue Jet. These are small, right? These are, what scale is this? Like,
I can't see what it's big. Let's see.
I think they're.
If it says DX, those are the big ones. But
yeah, these are the small ones.
One.
I mean,
they're like deluxe class size.
Yeah, they're like between Deluxe and Voyager.
Yeah, it looks cool. I just wish it was bigger. I wish they had the MP. I would actually collect the MP line if they made another one. They only made Bike Robo and then they stopped.
Right.
All right. They also have Tough Trailer. Was that his original name? Oh, this is a recolor.
No, those are the Japanese names. They're not the GoBot names.
But is this the original coloring of this guy?
I think so. From what I've seen of the original figure.
Okay.
No.
So he looks bigger. He looks like a bigger robot because here's all of them together, and he's like twice their size.
Right there, class.
So all of these guys are smaller, and then you got Tough Trailer in the back there.
Where's their Psykill? Didn't they wasn't Psykill like the first one they released?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there too. I don't know why they didn't put in this.
But that's like 3 years ago. So I guess I want to advertise.
I mean, I would be happy if they went MP with this. I don't know why they stopped. Kind of weird.
Me either.
Well,
definitely, I want a Scooter bad. Scooter and Leader 1.
Oh, the scooter. Forgot about him. All right, this is something kind of one-off. Black Flash variable jet fighter. So I think this is a third-party Macross. I mean, you tell me. Variable jet fighter. I think it's a Macross. I don't even know. Maybe it's its own thing.
That's what it looks like. Do they have a picture of the jet mode?
Yes, I'm getting there.
It's a modern day jet.
It's not. It might be a Chinese jet.
That can't be Macross, man.
So it's not. This is not a U.S. jet. I'm like 99% sure. But it's also not a jet from back in the day either. So anyway, in the comments, if you know what this is. But the robot mode looks really pretty cool.
It looks pretty dynamic, at least.
Yeah, that's why I put this picture in, because he's got some crazy articulation.
The design of the robot mode looks like something that would have come out in the 2000s, like between 2004 and 2007.
It's pretty clean. Oh, hey, what's up, Harrison, John, Gavin, Wild Bill, Memo, Pack. Pack is always here every time. State Juice. Thanks for joining us, guys. All right, you guys don't care about this. Clearly.
Not at all.
All right, next. So these are just final images of the Earthrise battle version of Optimus. So you can see the colors.
Dude, I'm so bitter. I don't know why. Because this is like more like the Japanese colors with the darker red and the darker blue. I thought it was going to be like the US colors, but with like the eyes I wanted, and then like not having the gray on the inside of the legs. But I don't want either of these. I want like a mix of them.
The only thing I like better about the new one is he doesn't have the gray on the inside of the legs. They fixed it
back now.
Well, it was on the back in the original too.
Oh.
Well, here's a better picture actually. So you can see
the middle. Why didn't they fix the back?
I don't know.
That doesn't even transform or anything, so there was no reason for it to be gray.
Right. They clearly could have made the whole thing blue. I do like that, but it's definitely darker colors. I mean, and then the chest is kind of weird, so it turns into this gray, which is why? Why did they?
I think it's supposed to represent. It looks like they went for actual G1 toy colors, and the G1 toy windshield was just clear.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. This is more like a toy.
Pass for me. I got the other one, and I don't care about this.
Yeah,
I mean, the battle masters he come with are horrible looking.
I don't have my Earthrise Optimus anymore, so I'm getting it just so I have something to compare my other figures for review. But yeah, those battle masters are, I don't know. This is the Hasbro Earthrise Runabout, and I guess Runabout is new. Runamuck we already saw, right?
Yeah.
So the black one is what's new.
Insta buy. Runamuck is already on pre-order.
If you're buying one, you got to have the other.
I'm reading the comments. Bots and Bits says, make sure you check out the KO MP44 repair PDF on PFW. It's 36 pages. Are you for real?
Bots and Bits, we'll just watch your video. How about that?
Yeah, I watched your short video. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, your video that was funny. Thank you for doing that video, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, why are they going to KO the MP44 and not improve the knees, at least?
Hey, the comments are coming slower than normal, so they're not updating. So if we don't get to your comment until later, just bear with us because the system's a little bit slow today.
Every time I pick this up, it's heavier than I remember.
What do you? Oh, MP44.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm definitely getting this, but I mean, I've always wanted. I don't have a freaking Runabout and Runamuck. Do you even have a version of it?
I have none.
Yeah.
I don't care about these guys at all.
What did you say?
I said I don't care about these guys at all.
Ugh, you don't care about anything Earthrise.
I like them, but yeah, they need to hurry up.
All right, so this is final images of Hasbro Earthrise Soundwave. He looks like the MP, which is crazy, except for this little hollow arm.
I think this looks good.
That looks really good. I think
I
that's
don't remember the part underneath of his buttons. The first pictures I saw, I don't remember it sticking. I remember it being flush with the cassette mode and the cassette mode. The next picture,
Next
oh,
one,
I'm sorry. You mean
right
here?
there. I remember that being flush. So I don't know if they transformed it wrong.
you can kind of see that. What's it called? The buttons don't sit underneath the deck. I think those are supposed to be like folded in, and I think it's mistransformed.
They might push in afterwards, and the person didn't do it.
Yeah.
I hate when people put pictures out online.
Just in general, I hate them when they put pictures online. It sounds like one of those old guys. I remember when we put pictures on the bulletin boards, not online.
So
Like,
Hasbro announced a PulseCon, which is September 23rd. That's coming up, right? 2 weeks from now, or next week.
Yeah,
No.
next weekend.
Next
Oh,
weekend.
no, next week. Yeah, it's not even a weekend.
So supposedly some exclusives. I guess if you're a Hasbro Pulse member, which I think you guys are, right? Or one of you is.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
So you get exclusive early access to the exclusives, and then they open it up for general purchase, but only U.S. and Canada. So the world is mad right now. Everybody's in the comments,
All the pits. I'm gonna buy them all.
dude.
You can't have
I
anything.
just need the
Buy me
Cobra
one.
Commander.
Buy me one, please.
No.
No, seriously,
No.
I need one.
No. You can ask T-Man.
No. All right, fine. We got some images of the. So I'm a little confused. So this is
This is what I was talking about.
Hasbro Yeah, they didn't even finish transforming it, but why is it Studio Series? Why is it not?
Series 86, bruh. It's a subline. The 86 movie.
For the movie.
So is it bigger than Earthrise? Like it's not a larger
No.
size?
No, they're just saying from the movie, the 86 movie. It's Studio Series 86.
It just seems weird they didn't brand it under Earthrise. You know?
Because it's not
No.
Earthrise. Earthrise is a different show, man.
Yeah, these are trying to be
got it.
completely 100% movie accurate. Like
Okay.
Earthrise, they take like some liberties here or there.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Earthrise Prime. That's not the same.
But honestly, this is probably designed at the same time, and you can slam them all together. But they probably ran out of space for the lineup because Earthrise is probably about to end, so they can just continue these designs. But look at that name right there, Tauntaun.
Tauntaun?
Uh-huh.
I knew you were gonna say
I
that.
didn't even catch that.
I don't know why they couldn't have just plugged this in. Like, just plug in the arm before you take a picture. Maybe they stole it and like ran off, took a picture, and then threw it back on the
It
factory.
looks good, aside from the wheels on the
It
shit.
does. I think it looks good.
I mean, it'll even look at behind the thighs. There's some kibble there that wasn't properly transformed, clearly.
Yeah.
Same thing with the next picture of Hot Rod. Hot Rod, his shoulders and his back. But what's going on, man? Looks
Yeah,
like that all slides down or something.
Well, yeah, they probably rushed to grab a picture and then just threw it
I
back.
saw a picture of. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Because I'm frozen over here.
No, we can hear you and we can see you.
The Hot Rod picture, the first picture I saw was transformed perfectly. There was like no kibble on the leg from what I saw.
Oh yeah, wasn't that from like the presentation?
Yes, yeah, they stole it out of the
That one.
presentation. Actually, I have that somewhere. I can put it back up later.
I'm going to refresh my browser.
But it looks good. I mean, if this is, it doesn't fit with Studio Series to me. Like Studio Series is supposed to be more, I don't know, more like a real thing, like a real looking thing.
Studio Series means it's based on some of the movies. This
No,
is
I
based
know.
on the movie. This is the OG movie.
I get it.
You're
Just
talking like a millennial or something now. Move on. Where'd he go? Oh, he said he had to refresh his browser.
right. Here you go. This is you. At least were interested in this Lemon Tree Prime.
Yeah, I actually watched Ben's Collectibles review on this. It looked okay.
This looks like it's super like skinny
Thin.
legs.
Yeah, that's. I mean, some of the photos look kind of worse than the others. Hey, welcome back.
It's too much. It's like $100 for a deluxe class.
What? It's $100?
Yeah, that's where the price I saw. It was like $89.
Nah, pass. I mean,
I
it
was
is
like,
big. It's not like a legend scale.
I don't think it's the size of a Voyager though.
I think it's pretty close.
They didn't
Oh
show
my-
any like scale pictures, so
$80 for something that's not. I mean, is it full of die cast? I can't remember.
this is MP scale, right?
I thought
No, not at all.
no, this is like I think it's like small Voyager, like super modern
never
Voyager.
mind.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's the same height as this thing right here.
You lost me.
It's
Yeah.
smaller than Earthrise
Yeah.
Optimus.
That's too small.
Yeah, I'd have to go check Ben's review again, but I mean, it did look pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty good looking truck.
Paint is pretty premium. You know, it has like that more realistic, and I think I thought it had some weathering, but maybe not. So, but yeah, $90, I'm out. No thanks.
I mean, the truck looks nice, but if it's that small, I don't know. A little too small for me.
And then it has some parts forming. The whole like grill and bumper are
Oh, really?
yeah, parts forms onto the back.
Oh,
Wonk, wonk.
where do you see that?
That whole backpack there. That's it's flipped inside out. That's the grill.
Oh, that's not connected. You're saying?
Yeah, you take it off. That's the first thing you do.
Oh, I didn't see Ben's review.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Magic Square announced and this might be a little bit old, but it's beginning of September. Their version of Ultra Magnus Legends.
I literally just watched the Dime Chalk mirrored a video showing this whole thing, how it works, transforms. It is exactly the same base mold as their Prime, which I like. That's the only Legends Prime I have. So it's cool when the way that the armor fits on, you actually you don't just tap it on like this. You have to extend some pieces to make them taller, and it actually looks pretty good. So I probably won't get it just because I don't need an armor-less Magnus, but I thought it looked pretty cool.
Somebody say that name. What's his name? Brobdingnag. Whatever.
Oh, that's on all the boxes.
Brobdingnag?
I think that's the designer.
That's the on all their little ones it says Brobdingnag.
Oh, okay.
I'm just realizing from putting this to my face that his back is die cast. The upper part.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that.
He's got a lot of diecast. He's a very nice robot. All right. We have another oh wait, where'd he go? Oh, I guess it's coming later. Sorry. We have one more Ultra Magnus coming later. I don't even know the brand of this. It's just called Megatank. I tried to find it. I researched and I couldn't find the name. And for whatever reason, they've blurred out his face. Maybe because it's very accurate, but it's a tank version of Megatron.
They probably haven't decided on what he's going to look like, because I think this is based on the prototype image of what Megatron would have looked like if he was in the Bumblebee movie.
Oh,
Yeah, based off of that render, I remember they revealed that they had a design for Megatron and for Bumblebee, but then they took him out.
Yeah, that's what at least that's what I was told.
And he's supposed to be that big? I mean, I don't know. I've always not liked the whole Decepticons being bigger than Autobots, but some people like it. Like in a lot of the movies, like the original movies, Michael Bay movies, and then that one series, animated.
Animated, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
like that when Starscream attacked in the pilot episode, and he was way bigger than everybody. I was like, wow. Like it took all of them to take him down. I really like that.
There's a lot of stuff going on in this guy. Like, look at all that detail and little sculpting everywhere. Crazy.
That's because it transforms.
Well, there's his tank. Interesting proportions on it, but so this is you're saying it's trying to be the Megatron from the Bumblebee movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I would imagine this fits with the other Bumblebee Optimuses we've been getting, like maybe the Toy World size.
It might.
13 inches, yeah. So that's Toy World size. That's all. That's pretty big. Anyway,
I'm trying to look back and see if I can find those unreleased images of Megatron, but I can't find them.
How big is the 3A Optimus? Or 3.0?
I think it's about 12 inches, I think.
yeah, it's about the same size. I think the Toy is the biggest one.
Yeah.
So it's probably designed to go with the 3.0.
Yeah. Well, it says mashed and playable with various scales. So I assume they mean 3A or Toy World or any of the other ones that are around that same 12-inch mark. All right, moving on. We have MMC BZF. So we finally got color. This is not a prototype. This is a render, right?
Oh yeah. Byron's been releasing a lot of the renders on his social media.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool.
They tricked me because it looks real. Like Hasbro, I can tell when it's a render.
Yeah, it's a pretty good render. I mean, it's got a lot of texture to it, so it looks like it's a real thing, but it's not.
Looks interesting. I won't be getting it.
I mean, well, Pake will obviously review this, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if they send it to me.
Did they send you the reformatted stuff too?
Yeah, usually.
What is he supposed to be?
He's Deathsaurus.
Yeah. Oh. Finally, someone else doesn't know. T. How could you not know?
Because I didn't watch that series.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
Question for Pake. Is MMC based in the U.S.? Why is the word so small?
No, they're not based in the U.S.
They must have
in the U.S. Everything's in China.
China. All right. Next, we have. So this is a repaint, right?
Yeah, it's a remold of their hot rod.
So it's a remold. It's not a repaint.
Yeah, that mold should be just right now because they keep repainting everything.
I was actually like, man, I don't know how accurate this was, but this is actually pretty accurate to the IDW comic. I didn't think it would be, but I looked and I was like, oh, it's not bad. The alt mode looks a little wonky.
Yeah, here's the alt mode. So this is what was the other figure that looked almost like this? That came out already. In the reformat.
Wasn't what is the name? Overrun or whatever.
I don't remember. I just remember Hot Rod. They had like 3 versions of the Hot Rod, I think.
Yeah. So he's
Override. That Cybertron figure, like in Japan it was a male, but in the US it was a female.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't remember.
This one's got different shoulders, I think, right?
Yeah, the chest is remolded. Some of the legs are remolded.
Oh, does he have a cannon on?
Remolded, like the forearm.
Like he's holding a gun.
Yeah, that's cool. All right.
It's not for me.
Yeah, me neither. All right, this is new. So MMC's Optus Pexus, a version of Optimus I'm not familiar with. So is it more for Cybertron? What is it?
So it's kind of like the Stormbringer one, but it's actually supposed to be the Orion Pax version when in IDW one he goes back to being Orion Pax for a while. But that design is based off of Stormbringer, but it is slightly different. So I didn't really catch that, but so it's not Stormbringer officially. It's the Orion Pax version that is based off of the Stormbringer. So
okay, so it's its own thing basically.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Bill says Fans Toys is based out of Bobby Skullface's basement. Yeah, I ordered this just because I want to review it, but I don't know what it fits with. Like this is MP, right?
Yeah. No, it's going to be IDW. It's the reformatted line.
No, I'm sorry. Scale.
It's going to be the reformatted scale.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But he's going to be big. I mean,
so the reason people are excited or even bothering with this is the articulation is crazy. So he bends over like this.
Over and touches on butt with his face.
Like he's just crazy articulated.
Yeah.
His chest opens up. His arms go fully 90 degrees and then inwards, which is, not a lot of bots can do that.
Yeah, he does have crazy articulation. So
pretty cool.
So this reminds me of the game Optimus vehicle.
A little bit.
Cybertron?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of the front, the kind of like the ridges, the 3 kind of ridges. That's kind of how they did it.
And then the guns on the back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And how the truck is shaped.
What was that? Oh, yeah. I just noticed his wheels in the back are offset from the wheels in the front. They're like smaller or inwards.
Yeah. I'm excited about them. I told them to send me one, and they said no.
What? Why'd they say no?
Well, because they're redoing the head, because people complained about the head sculpt.
Oh.
So they're redoing it. So
wait, is this the new or old?
Sometime December is what they said, which I thought was really quick, because they just showed it off like a few weeks ago.
Is this the new one or the old one?
That's the old one.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with
it? They said the face mask was too long and the eyes were too close together and all this stuff. I mean, I think it looks fine. I
like it.
I think it looks accurate to the mill design, but
Dude, it looks good.
They both look good.
It looks good. All right. This is the other Ultra Magnus. So this is New Age, which I imagine is smaller, right? Than Magic Square. At least
I don't know.
Well, the only one
is a little bit smaller, right?
T has all the New Age stuff.
Yeah,
so.
you should know.
Huh?
New Age is smaller than Magic Square. He's not even.
Yeah. Typically, yeah, because I was gonna say that they're the leader. I mean, the Optimus Prime and Megatron is a little bit bigger, but the Magic Square Megatron is taller than the New Age Megatron.
Yeah. So this is interesting that they did it like a little armor thing. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I wonder how it works because his legs are different.
Yeah, like how does it fit and still articulate is my question.
I can see that the thighs or the inside of the White Prime's legs are matched the inside of the Ultra Magnus legs, but the thighs are completely different.
Right. So
Yeah, they have a cover on the front
and
the side, I think. Yeah, to thicken it up.
So it's a parts former for sure. But
well, yeah. I mean,
like, how does it articulate when you've got a bunch of armor on the outside? It'll be interesting to see.
I'm thinking the body probably folds up, and those arms are strictly from the car carrier.
Are you buying this?
Probably not.
No. So you get it sent to you, and then you'll
I
review.
think the Magic Square one looks better.
Yeah. I was about to say that my luck is, or the way things, when I wound up with a Legends class figure, somebody bought it for me.
Oh, anyone else ready to give up on X-Transbots Minosaur? No, they've got the trailer. It's finally coming. It's finally.
I've been thinking about it
It's coming
I
out.
only got 3 of them.
Although I am getting impatient, but it's coming. All right, next up, I think we're getting close to the end. A Planet X Coes? I don't even know how to say it.
This is something I wanted
Shockwave.
5 years ago.
I've never liked this design for Shockwave with his like kind of spindly looking legs. I never liked this design.
I didn't like the deluxe that much. This is way beefier than the deluxe. So if this would have came out years ago, I would have wanted it. I probably wouldn't have bought it because I wasn't buying third party back then. They were too expensive back then. Now they're cheaper than the petrol.
Although I am happy to see that Planet X is still doing stuff.
Yeah, they make nice stuff.
Yeah. I really want to play the old games now because I never played them. Like I stopped playing games kind of in that era.
Yeah.
And I never got to play any of them. And I heard some of them were only digital only, so you can't even play them anymore if you didn't buy them back in the day.
I heard that they're not on the stores anymore. So if you didn't buy them physical, you're screwed.
Right. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Something like that.
So I think this has 2 alt mode. It has the jet mode here, and then it's got, I guess, gun mode or whatever this is. Cannon mode.
I think it looks like the same thing, just from different angles.
No, because look at the wings.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And then the blast effect is on the back.
I think
that's the flight mode right there.
That's the flight mode?
Yeah.
Then what's this? Gun mode?
It must be because the blast is from the front. No, I think it's just still flight mode, but they're showing you the blast on the front.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
What? No, the wings have moved. What are you talking
No,
about?
the wings don't look like they moved. They're
No,
just-
that's what they put it on its butt right there.
yeah, man. I think you're just dreaming, Sony.
And right here is just laid down, and that blast is on the back. Basically, it ran like this, and then
Oh, I see. No, I got it. Okay. So it's one mode. Anyway, no one's getting this. Who cares? It's kind of too late. All right. This was announced, I think, end of or early September. But, so we only showed a silhouette last time, but then we got images in the Figure King magazine for Takara Tomy's Starscream 2.0. I don't know why it's 2.0, not 3, but there's their 2.0.
I guess because the second mold was so close to the first one, they don't count it. Like they also at the same parts.
They're not counting MPO3, right? Because that was a different scale, maybe. I don't know.
No, it was the same thing. It was basically the same figure.
Yeah, MP11 and MP03 were the same thing, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, if you look at the original design, the MP10 was MP11 was closer to the original design, but then they changed it to look like MP3. And I still don't understand the double layered wings. I don't know where those are going.
Right here?
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing those are the
tail fins? Yeah, the tail fins.
But like, why does it fold up behind them? It looks like they're double hinged on the wing. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, we haven't seen jet mode, so we don't even know, like, where does it come from?
Maybe it's not double hinged. Maybe that's just like a fold out to hold the tail wings there, so they don't flop around.
If he says, if Take-Two says if that Starscream is over $200, I'm out. It is definitely over $200.
Pretty much. Like every time I look at my Make Toy Seekers, it's like I don't even care, and I know it's going to be over 300.
It's got to be 300, is my guess.
Minimum. It might be that after the Amazon pre-order discount.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. They reissued the Skywarp. That was the most recent reissue. It didn't come with like a flight stand, and it was like $200 bucks. It was expensive. It was like $240 or something.
So here's a little bit more.
So I wish that somebody could explain their pricing.
The one thing that I've been curious about is I don't see any waist swivel. You see the ab crunch, but I don't see any of the images showing an actual swivel.
What about this one?
I don't think it has swivel.
And that would make me sad.
Because look at how the cockpit goes down into the crotch. It's like they accommodated to go deeper down in for the ab crunch, but I don't see how you can swivel.
I mean, it's pretty articulated for sure, like compared to the other ones, but
he still has something hanging off the butt.
Like
to make toys, so it's not 100% perfect.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is. Wait, what is this?
I don't even want to justify it. It still has some stuff.
Oh, maybe that's showing you how much shorter he is than Megatron.
Oh, yeah.
What? That much shorter?
Wow. Wait, is it? That would be a big difference.
I think that fits the scale chart.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna get it because this whole thing started because of Takara Masterpiece, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll be better to make toys or not. We'll find out. All right, I think. Oh yeah. Forgot about TFCon. So TFCon online, October 24th to 25th. I guess they're doing virtual tours or virtual convention. So they'll have the third-party panel. They'll have guest speakers. They'll have all the normal stuff. I heard there's even like people selling stuff, but online through TFCon.
I wonder if how it's going to work. I mean, I was thinking, I just assumed it was going to be free. But if they're going to do like guest QA panel and stuff like that, like I gotta imagine it's not going to be free for some reason. I don't know how they're going to do it.
I just went to so they're on Facebook, and they said everything will be broadcast through YouTube or Facebook.
Huh,
And somebody asked the question, "Is this cost money?" And they didn't answer. They just said it'll be on YouTube. So,
okay.
like, how do they stop people from watching things on YouTube?
It's gonna be
You can if you get to like the memberships and stuff like that, you can restrict it to like members only.
Oh, like start a new
would be
members
hard
only
to, like,
channel.
stop people from restreaming it. Like they could restream their screen if they wanted to.
Yeah, I don't see a way to monetize it. The only thing you can monetize is like, convention exclusives or, something where you're buying stuff. Like, how are they going to monetize streaming it?
I mean, people do
I
it all
hope
the
it's free.
time. Anyway,
we're definitely I'll be going, or I'll be watching. I guess. You guys obviously are going to go or attend, right?
Of course.
if it's free or not.
If it's not free, I'm still gonna. I mean, whatever the nominal fee, it's not going to be some crazy thing. If it is, then that's just ridiculous because they're going to drive people away in this time where they need revenue. So that'd be silly. All right, that's TFCon. Oh, we have a reissue or repaint, I guess, of Tactics Waistcoat Nemesis version. Actually, they don't even call him Nemesis; call him Commander of
Tactical Operations.
Yeah. So it's interesting because in this picture he's got red eyes, but then in a later picture he's got purple eyes. So maybe you get two heads. So here's the one with purple eyes.
Well,
and
you get purple effects too.
And you get purple blast effects. Yeah, but you didn't get any blast effects with the original.
No, the deluxe you do.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have the deluxe. Some people are not fancy like you.
And then they even give you alternate colored what's it called? Shield effects.
Yep. I mean, it looks good. It's definitely a good looking figure. Can't say anything about that. But the transformation for me, I just sucks. I hated transforming it.
It looks good, but pass.
This is what, so 250? It's 250.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll go in. I don't think I'd double dip on this figure.
Yeah, me neither. But
I don't really like Nemesis repaints that much. So
there's this truck mode.
Me either. Only one I like is Scourge, and only one person made that.
Fans Hobby?
Yeah, and I still haven't bought it.
I bought it, and I literally never opened it, and I sold it.
Wow.
I like that figure. I like the Fans Hobby.
Yeah, I remember playing with it with a locals at a local meetup, and that's why I bought it, and then I just never opened it afterwards and sold it like 2 years later.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with our collecting period. Half of the time, we just want to play with the stuff. If we could do meetups more often, we would save a lot of money.
Well, yeah, both ways, right? Because then you'll know not to buy figures that you wouldn't want,
Yeah.
and then you can play with the figures you did want but didn't want to spend the money on.
Right. But you get your fix and then you go home.
Tempted to order their newer version of Jazz? You're talking about Toy World? I don't think Toy World has a newer version.
I don't think I like their Jazz.
Their Jazz is all right, but it's really good in vehicle mode. Robot mode's a little off.
Yes.
All right. Fans Toys is coming along, so we'll see how that goes. All right, that's it for news today.
I thought you said we had a lot. I think that was pretty standard.
Well, I kept you moving, so you didn't get stuck.
Well, I just clicked like on your video for that.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Please click like, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Also, check out T-Man and Pake's review videos.
We do all stuff.
Pretty much everything we show on this show, like all the figures we bring up, we've reviewed. So if you're interested, you can go watch those reviews too. All right, now we have a few minutes for questions, and then we'll probably end it. So if you don't have any questions for Mr. Pake or Mr. T-Man or myself.
Tony?
Yes?
said, or Mr. Sony.
Oh, or Mr. Sony. Yes, thank you. We've had some guests on the show. Somebody was mentioning earlier about. I thought I saw someone ask a question. So we've had guests. We had Sean Love at one point.
Did we have Deluxe one time?
We had Epic Disaster. I don't think we had Deluxe on the show. I can't remember. We had somebody before T-Man. I can't remember now. But they all came back once. So you guys keep coming back every time.
Before T-Man. I don't know that my life existed before T-Man.
Biggest purchase regrets. You guys go.
I got to think on that one.
Purchase regrets. I think, but I sold it, so it's not a regret anymore.
Well, you regretted it because you bought it and then you sold it. I'm trying to remember. Did I buy Fans Toys Omega? I know I reviewed it, but I don't remember if that was a sample or not. I regretted that just because I think DX9 was way better.
Yeah, I like the DX9 a lot better too. That's one figure. I don't think Fans Toys did a better job.
A lot of my regrets are non-Transformer related, like Marvel Legends. Like I buy them and then I'm like, I can't even sell this because nobody's going to buy it. They're going to want me to. They're going to want me.
It's like, what do you spend $20 on it? It's like it doesn't hurt you.
But they're going to be like, can you do $5? And I'm like, it's going to take $5 to ship it.
I think mine is the KFC. So almost every time I've bought a KFC, it's gone wrong for me. But KFC Transistor, the one I had, just was not very good. I wanted it. I bought it twice, so that's why it's a regret. I bought it once. I thought I got a dud, so I sold it. Bought another one, and then I was like, okay, it's not a dud. It's just the way it's designed. And then their version of what's it called? The
Beachcomber?
No, the Swarm. Not Swarm. What the heck is it called? Scourge. Yeah.
Come on. If you're gonna pick it, I know a figure that you hate more than that. They're Wheelie. You hated that figure.
Oh yes, a Wheelie.
So, what you were just describing that happened to me when I bought Tomb Raider on PS2. I think it was called Angel of Darkness. I bought it. It had so many glitches. I was like, I took it back to GameStop and got a replacement. It was the same game. Like as soon as I started playing, I jumped up on a box and was just standing there looking at something. Then she just died for no reason.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of huge regrets.
Oh, you didn't answer yet. Sorry.
No, I said probably if I bought. I don't even remember if I bought Fans Toys Omega.
I probably sent to you.
Did, I definitely sold it right away. Yeah. I do regret another question. Are there any figures you regret selling? Because I definitely have figures that I regret selling.
Like what?
So I was looking at the Fans Toys Hydra. I sold my G Creations 6-shot and bought that, and I regret it. I think the G Creations one, although not as like G1 tune accurate, is a much better figure overall.
Is it stylized?
Yeah, it's more stylized. It's like IDW, a lot of surface details.
Yeah.
And I still like the Fans Toys one, and I think maybe overall it is a quote-unquote better figure. But I had a lot more fun with the G Creations one. I thought that figure was really fun, pretty well articulated. I like the style. So I don't know. I might have to try to buy that one back.
Pack says, biggest regret, MMC Insecticons.
A lot of people love those.
Ali.
I regret selling my my Transformers Legends God Ginrai.
Ali was pretty bad. But the problem is there's only one. Nobody's made it. Nobody else has made a G1 wheelie, so you're stuck.
Like
I regret not getting Quietus when I had the chance. Yeah, never sleep on Fans Toys. You can always sell it later if you don't like it. Do you regret sending me the Toy World Sea Spray that I won? No, of course not. I'm happy to give away stuff. Let's see, there's another question here. Which places are most accurate with their pre-order estimates? They all have different times. I go by Toy Dojo, honestly. I think they usually don't put up the pre-order until they have solid information. Eddie is really good about not putting up a fake pre-order or a price that he's not sure on. That's my opinion.
Them and a toy guy.
Toy Guy usually also has pretty accurate, but he only does fans toys, unfortunately. But I would say Toy Dojo or most cases the Chosen Prime. TF Source definitely not. They lie a lot. They make up prices. They make up dates.
TF is always late.
Well, I think also, they all get the same information, but information always changes all the time.
But so I'll just give you an example. So they put up a pre-order for Fans Toys Trailbreaker, and then Fans Toys sent out a notice saying we're redesigning the figure. Please, take down the pre-order. Everybody took it down. Toy Dojo took it down. Chosen Prime, except for TF Source, and they left it up. And the reason is they want to keep the money, so they're not canceling their pre-orders. But it's going to be like $50 more or something. I don't know what they're gonna. It's going to be a big increase. And meanwhile, they're keeping it like, it's still going to get issued. What do you got there?
Meet start.
PlayStation 5 page still isn't coming up.
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 pre-orders just went up today, and they already sold out on Walmart and Target.
I know, so sad. I did regret that really crappy MPM Megatron. That figure sucked, but I got the KO, and it's awesome.
Do you think MMC Assaultus will set a new scale for combiners? I don't think so.
No, I mean they set their own scale.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
But I'm really looking forward to the next series, next combiner set for them. I'm actually really happy with that figure. All of them. I don't hate any of them, and I think they're all better than average figures. And some of them, like 3 of them, it's hard for me to pick which ones I like the most. Like between Probus and Swindle, that's such a hard call for me.
I would say my least favorite right now is probably Onslaught.
Yeah.
I don't have the other 2 yet, so I don't know.
But see, that's the thing though. I really dislike Onslaught's robot mode, but the transformation is really clever and has a lot of cool engineering stuff. And it seems like every time I pick up one of the figures, there's always something small like they designed. Like I said, that weird tread thing that I found on him on the back, the tread pillar. There's always something that you pick up and you're like, oh, that's super clever, or why did they do that? It was unnecessary detail, but kind of cool. So looking forward to their Defensor next.
All right, no more questions on the screen, so we're babbling on now. So thank you, 30 whatever some odd people for joining us, our usuals, some new people. If you like this show, definitely tell your friends or spread the word, post it, share it, and we'll see you next month.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Thanks for joining us.
Click that notification bell.
I never say that. All right,
all the big time people are always like, you can set your preference for to be notified by some videos or all videos. I'm like, all right, that's more than information than you need to provide.
I'm good if you just subscribe.
Select all of them, or else you'll never know.
See, Memo just told me that the dual cannons extend on Probus.
There you go.
What? They do, like so little. Like why? Why? Thank you, Memo. Like, but why? They
do all this extra engineering for no reason.
Literally
for overtime.
It's like 3 millimeters. Why would you even bother for 3 millimeters? Like, look at the difference. It's so minuscule.
I can't see that. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So I was saying, like, look how little the difference is. Like, why? Why even bother?
Somebody might care.
All right. We got to end this. We're babbling now. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next month.